Well, it's a little chilly this morning. I'm up on the Mungion Rim, and it's chilly. I got a hoodie in there I might have to put on. But I'm out giving it another try on the morel mushrooms. And this area is a fresh burn, as you can see. And me and my little buddy Bruno are up here kind of scouting around. We're about out of time. We got 7 days we're going to be up here left. And, no, haven't found anything yet. The ground's the right temperature. A little chilly today, but we got somebody going by on the road. She sure is burning here. And the fiddleheads are up pretty good. You see them coming up here? There's another nice one. I'm gonna pick some of these today. Oh, look at those. I'm gonna pick some of those today and cook some up this evening and have me a little treat, because they are good. These are the fiddleheads. This is what I'm talking about. And they're all through here, and they're edible. Quite good, actually. So we're gonna walk up here a little ways and see what we come across. Pretty dry. You just never know what you're gonna come across out here. Look here. It's been picked clean. Elk. It's been picked clean. Hard life up here in the Arizona mountains. And we're going to walk up this little moist area here and then drive up the road if I don't find anything right here. You got to get out and look if you want to find something, even if you think it might not be there. That's what I do. I look for things. So, I don't know. It's fun. Anyway, it's kind of moist right in here, this little low area. And we're going to walk up through here a little bit and see what we can find. And go up the road. I'll be back. Look at the burls on this oak. Oh, I bet there's some interesting wood inside there. A couple of them. Actually, several. All the way up to that old dead oak tree. I like standing under it. I'll move along. But those woodworkers make bowls and stuff out of those things. Look really cool. So, we got a wet area here we're kind of walking around in, me and Bruno. Pretty cool little area. Yeah, hopefully we'll find something. You never know until you look. Good boy, good boy. Come on, boy. Woohoo! Rintin Bruno. Rintin Bruno, the wonder dog. Da, 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 da. He's happy to be out. Come here, boy. Now, these are called fiddleheads because if you look at them, they look like the head of a fiddle when they come out of the ground. And that's when you want to pick them, when they're still, it's like this one. Sorry about the shadow there. But I cut them off right at ground level. It's like that. And into the bag they go. And I'm going to pick some today and eat them later this afternoon, I think. So, I can't find any mushrooms yet, but at least I got something here that I can take home and really tasty. And there's a little process you got to go through to eat them. Maybe I'll show you later. I'm going to pick enough for me. Tammy doesn't care to eat them, but I love them. They're all over in here, you can see them. Everything's just about perfect for mushrooms except the ground's a little dry. And that can be enough to make them not come up. So, I don't know. These are the perfect size right here. Let's see, we'll take this one. I don't take too many from one area because I don't like to mess it up. I mean, there's plenty of ferns, but You can see a whole bunch of new ones coming up in here, all over the place. Just tons of them in here. So we're gonna pick some more and go home with something to eat from the wild. Hello again. We are back at camp right now. Let me adjust this a little bit. And we came back with some bracken fern. I'm done looking for mushrooms for this spring, simply because there don't appear to be any. So, last year was pretty much the same. It was too dry. And it seems that way this year too. What we're going to do is prepare bracken fern today, fiddleheads. Now, there's said to be a light carcinogen in bracken fern and some other ferns. And it's nothing that's fatal or anything like that. But if you eat too much of it without actually going through the steps I'm going to show you, you know, you get the stuff in your system and supposedly it's not good. There's a lot of argument about that. A lot of people don't treat it at all. We got a rolling boil going on in my boiling water. So what we're going to do is clean these off. You can see over here I got a bowl of water, cold water with ice in it. And we're going to wash these off and we're going to throw them all together into the boiling water for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to soak them for 40 minutes in the cold water. And that'll remove any or all carcinogens or the chemical the plant uses for defense. It'll remove all that. So you're not having to worry about it. And these, if you notice, these are all about the same size. Okay? And they just cook better if they're all similar size. You get them all nice and clean. Dirt off them. Okay. And now I'm going to simply throw them in this pot. Let me tilt the camera in this pot of boiling water for 2 minutes. Just toss them in there. Make sure they all get down in the water. And we'll use a fork for that. And we're going to put the lid back on there and boil them for 2 minutes. And I'll be back. Alrighty then. It's been 2 minutes. We're simply going to drain this. Water off. Nothing to it. Okay, and then we're just going to dump these right on in this cold water. And we're going to leave them sitting there for about 40 to 45 minutes. Make sure they all get in there good. Look how nice and green those are. Yum. Okay. And those are going to sit for 40 to 45 minutes, like I said. And then I'm going to take them out and saute them in butter and some seasoning. And a lot of people actually use truffle butter or something like that with these because it really adds a flavor. And I've never tried it with truffle butter, but I intend to one of these days. But you only get these things once a year. And right now is the time in Arizona up on the rim. And by the time you see this video, they're still going to be coming up. So it'd be worth your time maybe to go get some. Anyway, we're going to let those cool for 40-45 minutes, and I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, now we're going to saute this stuff in some butter. And I like my fiddleheads with butter. That just makes them so good. And we're going to add nothing but salt and pepper to this butter. Now some people really like to use truffle butter. Like I said, I think I mentioned that before. I've never tried it, so I don't know. It sounds good though. But we'll get this butter warmed up here. And as it's warming up, see if I can do this without losing a fork. I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to put the fork over here for now. And we got these babies all nice and drained and ready to go. Nom nom. Okay. Salt and pepper. I know, not supposed to see a lot of salt, but I like salt. Okay, there's some salt. And we're going to add some pepper. It's getting a little too warm.
It's not centered, honey.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Yeah, we got it centered.
Okay.
You hear the voice from the background over there. That's Miss Tammy.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, some pepper. And we got our butter all melted. You know what that means. Nice and hot. Okay. Now, just put these babies right down in there. Just like that. And we'll flip them over a few times. It takes about 5 minutes.
Chef Bill R.D.
Chef Bill R.D. Okay, that's going to take, I'm going to shake them down here a little bit. And that's going to take just about 5 minutes, like I said. So, I'll be back. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that eat this sort of thing. And remember, you do 2 minutes in boiling water, 2 to 2.5. And you put them in cold water, even add a little ice, doesn't hurt. And you let them sit for 45 minutes. That takes out any carcinogens or anything else that would be not good for us. Okay, and then you simply saute them in your choice of butter or seasonings with butter, or truffle butter is supposed to be the big deal, but I've never tried that. But anyway, as you can see, they're cooking nicely. When these get done, I'll show you them in the bowl. And Tammy mentioned, what do they compare to? You know, it's kind of like comparing rattlesnake to chicken. But it's the best I can do is say it's kind of like green beans with a lot more flavor. And oh, it's just an offering from the woods. Look at that. They're looking pretty darn good. We'll let them cook a little bit longer here. And there you have it. Sauteed and ready to eat. And I want to make them soft. As you can see, they were stiff when I got them. Now they're nice and cooked and they're soft. So they're not too crunchy. As you know, they're cooked all the way through. And these things are delicious. Bon appetit. And if you like these videos, you want to see more of them, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I'll show you some more stuff to eat out of the woods and desert as we move along here. But this is a real treat right here. And they're up right now. Right now, when you see this video, they're still out there ready to be picked. Some places are already a foot high, but a lot of places are barely even coming up or haven't come up yet up here on the rim in Patience. So, and people back east know about these too. They have a little different type of fern there though, and they don't need to be go through the second step, but the bracken fern does. Nugget Shooter out.